Hello, this is Miss Karen, and this is our new SOAR classroom. Welcome. I love you. I bless you. I thank God for you. And I am going to show you how to do a key math lesson. I'm going to share my screen. This is every student has tested. There's 13 different areas of math. There are, for every problem that they missed, a lesson is generated from the concept that they understood. So hopefully the beginning of the lesson should be review, and then they should work into the concepts that they didn't understand. A typical lesson, this is what the front page of a typical lesson looks like. I have a giant book with lesson plans that have very specific things to say for this page. So unless it's like super easy to understand, go ahead and skip this page. All right, so this is, because, for example, April 30th, SP, what are they talking about? There's something in my lesson plan book that doesn't have directions on this page. But if you can figure it out and you want to use it, go ahead. The page that you will be doing with your students is the guided practice. Let me get rid of all the drawings. Okay, guided practice. And guided practice is for you and the student to do together, your child. And it follow these are super concise lessons, so don't skip over anything. This is using a monthly calendar. There's the calendar. Use the calendar above to help answer the questions on what day of the week does the month start. So go ahead and just do it line by line. When you're finished, you can take a picture and upload it into Google Classrooms. We'll figure that part out. We may have to work some kinks out of that, but that way kids will be accountable and be doing their pages. We can put their grades into the grade book. And let's go to the next page. And so every lesson starts with that front page that you're going to skip, then a guided practice that you're going to do together with them, and then the independent practice. Now, theoretically, if you take your time and teach the guided practice thoroughly, they should be able to do the independent practice independently. If not, then just write, somewhere on the page, WH that you helped them through, and when you're taking a picture and sending so that we can give a grade. So in this lesson, there's one independent practice, and that's it. So Amira, this is Amira's lesson. So whatever it was, she just missed part of a concept and just wanted to reteach part of that concept, and they were done. When you schedule your office hours, your virtual office hours with me, then I will go through and do, if it's a tough concept, I will do the readiness page with them to see if they're ready for the lesson, or if it's something that we've worked on before, or they say that this was super easy and they got 100% on all of their pages, then I'll do I may skip the review and go straight to the test or the mastery to see if they've mastered the concept. If they struggled and they got a few wrong, I will do the review with them. Okay, and that is it. If you want to apply their math skills to real life, you can go ahead and do this page. I usually don't, and I think that is it. At the end of your sections, there will be an answer key. The answer key is for the entire lesson, and your child may not have needed the entire lesson, so you may have to dig through to find your answer key page. And then new lesson. And so again, I'll just review it. A new lesson. If this page makes sense, go ahead and do it. If not, go ahead and skip it and go to the next page. The next page will be your guided practice, and go thoroughly through this page. If there's something quirky or weird, you can go back to the answer key and get the answers. Maybe a super good idea to remove the answer key before you give your child the packet, so that way you don't have to go to school again. You can just look and see if their answers match, and then go back and reteach something that is incorrect. That's what we do in the classroom. You know, so for example, in this section, here's an independent practice 3. So say they got one of these wrong. The directions are write the missing numbers to show the range, and maybe they didn't understand what range was. Just go ahead on the page and put a, you know, a WH that you helped them on that, because technically it should be independent. But we take every teaching moment that we need, and it's okay for you to teach the entire lesson, because in their individual office time with me, then I will go to, I went too fast. I will go to the mastery page and or the review page if you had to work with them, then I'll go to the review page. I'll work it through with them until I feel like they've mastered it, and then we'll do the testing page, the mastery page, and see if they've mastered the concept. All right, I love you, I bless you, I thank God for you. In our classroom, there will be a space under each lesson to answer questions, and feel free to do that. Feel free to text me, especially if we're like in the middle of a lesson. I have a lot of moms that do that may not want to say something out loud. They want to encourage and bless their kids, but they're seeing something on their side of the screen that may need to be addressed, and so they'll text me while I'm working one-on-one. My number is 815-298-4197, but everything mostly will be done through through Google Classroom, and it's in a format where you'll be able to ask questions to the group, so that, because your questions are probably going to be common to man, and everybody will need to know the answer, and then we'll that will be I guess it would be like texting in the Google Classroom, so that we can stay on track and stay connected. Love you, bless you, thank God for you, and I will talk to you soon.